Hello everybody, I apologize for the noise this morning. Coffee shop is really noisy. It's raining outside, so nobody wants to go outside, including me. So I will try to get rid of some of this noise in post-production, so hopefully it won't sound so bad as it sounds now, because I know there's a lot of noise going on. My name is Mitch, the Van Life America project, and today I wanted to just get you up to date. This is May 1st, and this month we will be contacting our potential sponsors for Van Life America. And I wanted to show you real quickly the process we're going through. This may help you if you're looking for sponsorships of your particular project. This is something that you might want to take note of. This is sort of a step-by-step process of looking for sponsorships, and something I put together. And so hopefully this will help you see what I'm going to be. This is the steps I'll be taking throughout the month. Step one, you'll notice here just real quickly, is to define your value and your mission. I've done that. You're basically wanting to clarify the mission and your goals and identify what makes your story unique. If you want to know more about Van Life America, I've got other videos on my channel that go into that. You can certainly feel free to look at that. And first thing you want to do is define your value and your vision. And I've done that. Step two is identify potential sponsors. You want to look for candidates, for sponsorship candidates that will fit your project. And I have done that. I've started to compile a list of sponsorships at various levels. I've got title sponsors, I've got tier 2 sponsors and tier 3 sponsorships, and of course affiliates. And each sponsorship level will be spending different amounts of money depending on the sponsorship level that they want. Now the title sponsor is the highest level. When I'm looking for a title sponsor, I'm looking for someone to really be the number one major sponsor for the project for the entire year. It's a 3-year project, and each year we'll go through this process and find new sponsors each year. So what we're doing is looking for sponsorships that will be on a yearly basis. Well, let's see. Identify title sponsor candidates, and then you want to research and qualify those candidates. This is where I'll be spending some time this week and next week is looking at more research of the list of sponsors that I have. And then the key here is to find the right people. Step 4, identify decision makers and influencers. Use LinkedIn, company sites, and networks to build a targeted contact list. It's all going to come down to that one person that I can contact at a potential sponsor who will get me in the front door, who will make an introduction, a soft introduction. So it's going to be important to find the people, and I'll be using LinkedIn to do that. And then create sponsorship story deck. You build a compelling pitch deck that tells your story, shows your reach, and demonstrates value to the brand. Make it about their ROI, not just my needs. This is a partnership, a true partnership, and I'm looking for sponsorships who want to buy into my vision for Van Life America and will become a partner, a true partner in what I'm doing. They'll get involved, and I want to help them, of course, build their brand. I want to help expose their brand and do advertising and do promotions and do those kinds of things on my YouTube channel, as well as the van itself and the events that I will attend. So it's going to be a true partnership between various sponsors and myself as I try to help them, get a return on their investment in me. And so it's not just a one-way street here. I'm just not asking a sponsor for money. I'm asking for their involvement in this vision, in this mission, and then I will be helping them get a return on that investment. It's not just a one-way street here. Then we're looking for warm introductions. Leverage your network for introductions. A warm intro gets your message in the door every time. Make your outreach. Send a concise, personalized outreach that sparks curiosity. Request a short call to explore alignment. And then you present the proposed value and the project. Have a discovery call. Ask questions. Understand the goals that the sponsor may have. Present how the title sponsorship delivers measurable value. And then step 9, invite them to be the partner. And then once they accept or decline, then you go on to the next sponsor. If they decline and they're not interested, then you move on to the next one on your list. And you keep going until you find someone who is interested. And once you have them enlisted as a sponsor, then you start talking about the dates, the launch date, when you're going to finalize the agreements, activate the sponsorship, get everything signed on the dotted line, and then announce together the launch plan. And the idea here is to build a long-term relationship with my sponsors so that they will know that it's a 3-year commitment on my part, but I'm only asking for a year from them. These sponsorship agreements will only be for a year. So I'm not asking for a 3-year commitment because I want to give them the flexibility. I want to give them the ability to just commit themselves for a year. Then if they don't see that it's of value for them, they can easily pull out after the first year. And then every year for the 3 years, I'll go through this process again and make sure I've got sponsorships for the following year. Now the main value is going to be, for these sponsorships, the main value is going to be the main value is going to be the van exterior wrap, which I'm going to display on the outside of the van and will have their logo. So everywhere I drive across North America for that year, their logo will be on the outside of the van, beyond the exterior. I wonder if I can pull up a photo of an example. Where can I go for that? Right here. This is what I'm talking about. This is going to be the main advertising arm of the agreement. The title sponsor will have the biggest logo, and it'll be on both sides of the van, of course. Both sides of the van will be pretty much the same. And then we'll have secondary logos down here. And then we'll have other logos available up here on the rack. We'll be looking for ways and talking with our sponsors on where we can place them on the van itself. So the van will be a vinyl wrap. And every year we'll have a new wrap. We'll redo this every year for the 3-year period. So you can see the primary sponsor and the secondary sponsors. And then we've got a third. I'm going to probably have a third level sponsorship area down here. And we're also going to have access on the hood, and we'll have access on the back side as well, on the rear. In addition to the wrap, we're also going to do in-video promos. So as I do my YouTube channel updates and on my channel do my videos, we will do some in-video promos and some regular spot ads for these sponsorships. So, especially the title sponsor. We're going to be talking a lot about the title sponsor. In addition, oh, here's the backside. I didn't realize I had a picture of the backside. Here we go. So you can see where the logos will also be available on the backside of the van, and then here's what the hood will look like. And we've got space, there may be some space on the roof as well for some sponsorships, because when you're doing drone shots, you can see the top of the van, and it'd be real cool to have some regular drone shots of the top of the van showing the logo of a sponsor. So that would be kind of cool. But in addition to promos, we're going to be going to all kinds of events. And we're going to have meetups. And so there's going to be all kinds of ways to promote our sponsorships. You know, set up a booth, or perhaps have flyers available, or have all kinds of freebies, free giveaways, and all kinds of promotional material for my sponsors. So the idea here is to be a moving billboard. I want to be a moving billboard for my sponsors as I drive across America. Not only will the exterior of the van show up in every video, but we will do in-video spots, in-video promos for each of the sponsors as well. So this is the direction we're headed. And beginning in May, which is today, May 1st, beginning this month, we're going to start going after our sponsorships. We're going to be approaching our sponsors. And so I wanted to be sure and share with you the process we're going to be going through. If you've got any questions, get into comments. Let me know if you've got any suggestions. If you've dealt with sponsorships of this kind before for a project, let me know. I'm always looking for advice, for help. This is the approach I'm taking, and the idea here is to have the Van Life America project paid for by sponsorships. And I'll also be working remote jobs and doing other things to help pay for the trip. But once a year also, as an artist, I want to also create paintings and some drawings and some watercolors and create some art while I'm on the road. And once a year, I want to have a art exhibition where I will be showing the art that I have created throughout the year. I may bring in some collectible items. I may collect stuff that I find and have that on display as well. So it's going to be a yearly annual art exhibition as well for the 3 years I'll be on the road. That's the idea. That's the Van Life America. What we're wanting to do is do a deep dive, do a deep exploration of what it's like to travel the country in a van. And we want to talk and meet as many different van lifers as we can, and go to meetups, go to meetings, go to RV camps, and go to RV exhibitions, and go to RV shows, and go to van shows. We want to explore the entire industry, the entire lifestyle of van life, and that's what Van Life America is all about. If you see yourself as a potential sponsor, of course, give me a call, give me an email, get into comments and let me know. Well, I guess that's all I've got for today. Go out and have a good day, and I will again apologize for the noise level being here in the coffee shop, but because of the weather, I really didn't have much choice to go outside today, so I thought I would come to you from the inside the coffee shop. Go out and have a good day, and I will see you again tomorrow for another update. Go out and have a good one. See you later. Bye-bye.